5:51 on this Friday. You've got a vacation booked to Mexico, and then all of a sudden, the unthinkable happens. You have to cancel, but there's no way to get your money back, even though you have insurance. This happened to one East Valley couple. They had nowhere to turn to until we took action. David Greenberg and Debbie Pfeifer thought they were heading to a romantic getaway in Mexico.
We were all set and ready to go.
Until this happened. 3 women and 6 children, all gunned down in Sonora, caught in the crossfire of rival gangs.
His children, my children are like, we don't want you to go. It doesn't sound safe.
We had friends that were going to meet us there. Also, they backed out immediately.
David and Debbie's first step was contacting VRBO, but the company refused to get involved, saying they'd have to contact the owner directly. So they did. But then
she refused to refund the money.
They were even charged a cleaning fee, even though they never actually stayed at the property. But David and Debbie had a backup plan. Travel insurance they purchased the same time they booked their trip. There was only one problem.
They came back saying that it's not a covered event, so no, you don't get any money back.
When it comes to travel insurance, we did find some policies that will cover acts of terrorism, especially if the incident happens less than 30 days before you're supposed to leave on your trip. But when it comes to gang violence or just threats of violence, that's when we see more gray areas, and it's extra important you read over that fine print. So we took action and contacted David and Debbie's insurance company. In an email, a spokesperson told us the event that caused Ms. Pfeifer to cancel her trip is not covered by the plan. They went on to say, given the circumstances surrounding this case, the team has decided to go ahead and make a voluntary payment on an ex gratia basis, meaning the company isn't acknowledging any fault here, but is simply doing this as a favor. David and Debbie are happy to be getting some of their money back, but worry the same thing could happen to someone else.
There has to be some protection for the consumer in valid situations. I mean, we didn't just cancel just to cancel. There were reasons for us not wanting to go.
So what can you do to protect yourself? Travel experts say you really have to read the fine print in this case and know exactly what's covered. And if you're heading to an area that is prone to violence or terrorism, look for a policy that covers that. Now, I found one company, and I'll include a link to them along with this story on abc15.com. And finally, don't be afraid to reach out directly to your travel insurance company. In this case, we were able to get David and Debbie a refund, and the same could happen for you.
Great information.